And welcome back to Ironman Darts. Dave here. So often we talk about routines, warm-up routines before we play somebody, whether it's going around the cricket numbers, 3 to 5 rounds per number, working on your doubles, working on an out at 3 darts, or working on a 6 dart out. I think we neglect too often the warm-up, the physical warm-up, getting the mechanics prepared for your throwing routine. So what I'm thinking about doing here and trying to share with you is the focus on getting the arm and the wrist and the extension in the proper range of motion before you even think about throwing your routine. So here's what I'm saying. Once you get up, get your balance, get your set, look at the board, work on throwing and dropping the wrist. In fact, what I was doing earlier today before I pressed record, I was throwing and looking at my wrist, not even looking at the dart, with the same effort throw. So what am I doing? Am I following through? Not concerned so much about where it hits. I like to be in a good circle, but I'm not concerned about the accuracy as much as I am the warming up of the throw, the consistency of the throw, and I'm looking at my wrist each time. I didn't even realize how accurate and close these were, but they were good. Now you do that at the upper segment, the 20. Looked at my wrist. Looked at my wrist. Looked at my wrist. Great. Just like the last 3. That's awesome. Now, work this warm up around the board. We're still warming up the body, not the routine, the warm up. Going 19, wrist, wrist, wrist. Okay, it just happened to be a nice little, I got all 3 in there. Happy to have a 5 mark. Again, 19, wrist, wrist, wrist. I know my head is moving, which I wouldn't do normally, but the focus is on the mechanics. While you do this, you'll also recognize the effort in which you're throwing. Sometimes we get up there and we throw and we're trying to be accurate and we make adjustments, and those adjustments can be too high, too low, because we're trying to put touch on it. This warm-up is throwing consistent. That's all I'm trying to do. Be consistent with a physical warm-up. Ball. Now I like how that kind of stacked up there. The more you do this, the more the body is ready to throw when it's time. So those are good because I'm throwing consistently with the correct form. Not looking at trying to hit a triple, trying to hit a double, trying to hit the bullseye. I'm just trying to throw 20 now. Throw consistent. Drop it. Drop it. Nearly got a 180 just because I'm going through the motions of warming the body up. I think I've overdone the point here, haven't I? Now, let's say I'm ready to go for the triple 20. Put myself on the spot here. Just hit a ton 40 with the practice of warming up. Now I'm trying to do a warm-up routine. So. But now I'm ready to throw. Now I've got it down. The wrist is flicking correctly. The extension should be there. So I'm okay with that. That's a ton. Sure, that's fine. Now, once the body is warm, we're ready to go. So don't neglect the physical, mechanical warm-up of your throw before you go into your routine, because you're going to probably screw yourself mentally because, oh, I'm not hitting things like I want to. Are you ready to throw, or are you just picked up the darts and said, okay, time to do my routine. Oh crap, I can't hit something, I can't. Negativity seeps in, you're lost. Get the mechanics first. Double 16, mechanically warm up. Wrist, wrist, wrist. I got one. Okay, I hope that helps. At least, if you anything take away, just focus on the mechanics and going through the motions of all the steps that need to be taken to have an accurate throw. The balance, the setup, the pullback, the full extension, and the wrist. Full extension and the wrist. If you have to look at it, great, look at it. Then once you're ready, the body says, oh, we've done this. Ah, muscle memory. Now let's get up and let's just throw. Boom. Boom. Everything's the same. Hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Throw them straight. Adios.